Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the IELTS speaking test in 2025, this video is just what you need. Today we are diving into the latest expected cue cards that are likely to appear in upcoming exams. These topics are based on current trends, examiner feedback, and real student experiences. So make sure you stay till the end because we are not only revealing the cue cards, we are also sharing sample band 9 answers, high level vocabulary, and tips to impress your examiner. So grab a notebook, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started. These are the topics. This is the first topic, that is, describe a movie you watched recently. And these are the follow up questions. The next topic is talk about your favorite food at a traditional festival or a special event in your country. The third topic is describe a place in your village that you visited. The fourth topic is describe a time when you received good service in a shop or a store. And the last one is describe an old person you know who has had an interesting life. So these are the topics. Now let's begin with the first topic, which is describe a movie you watched recently. So I hope everybody is aware that when we are preparing the cue card, for that we will get 1 minute. That is the preparation time. And you have to speak for about 2 minutes, and remember that the examiner may interrupt you in between. In between, like after 1 or 1.5 minutes, he may interrupt you in between. If it happens, do not worry. It's perfectly fine. Maybe the examiner is in rush and that is why he has stopped you. So let's begin with what you can add in this topic. Always remember that whatever these bulleted points are asked to you, you have to mention in the cue card. In any case, you cannot skip any of these because it is part of the question. However, you can add something extra, but in any case, you cannot skip any of these questions, right? So let's begin. And whenever you are beginning the cue card, remember those five W's and one H. That is what, where, when, why, who, and how. These are five W's and one H. It will help you to generate ideas. These are just the question prompters. It is not necessary that all these questions must be written in these bulleted points. If you have, it's very good. If you do not have, you can take the reference from here. Remember, these are just the prompters that will help you to generate ideas. Okay, so let's begin. Firstly, let's understand that what are the vocabulary words that you can use that can help you obtain 9 band. The first vocabulary word that you should add here is related to genre. Okay, genre. So, genre means the type. Genre. It is written as Genre, but it is pronounced as genre. So, what are the genre related vocabulary words that you can use here? So, you can say that a thriller movie I watched, a rom-com movie I watched. Rom-com, romantic comedy. Maybe a biopic movie you watched. Maybe a psychological drama, psychological. I'm writing this because, in case you are writing in your essay, you should know psychological drama, science fiction, animated movie, action movie, or any period drama. So, very important thing is genre. You should add the genre. The next thing that you should add is the descriptive adjectives. What are these descriptive adjectives? That describe what kind of movie it was, how you felt. Let's say it was provoking, it was heartwarming, it was visually stunning, it was brilliantly directed, it was emotionally gripping. So these are the words that you can use. I'm writing this for your reference. Like, you can use the term, it was brilliantly directed, or you can say it was emotionally gripping. You found it emotionally gripping, okay? Not necessarily your friend found it. Then the other words I've already said, heartwarming, spine chilling. You can also say spine chilling. I'm erasing this portion. So spine chilling is another word that you can add. And after that, the third pointer that you should mention is the narrative vocabulary. So, what is this narrative vocabulary? For example, what was the plot twist? So, these words like plot twist, or you can say climax, the climax of the movie. You can say these are the topic related vocabulary. Topic related vocabulary. And remember, these are also going to help you in your essay writing. So, plot twist, the climax, you can say the flashback if there is the flashback. Then you can also say the character development, the character development. Then you can say the protagonist. Who is a protagonist? Who is a protagonist? So if I say in the movie Harry Potter, Harry Potter was the protagonist. So who is he? Means the main lead, the main character around whom the whole movie revolves. That is called as protagonist. The opposite of protagonist is what? Antagonist. Remember? Antagonist. This is the main lead. You can say main lead. And this is the, you can say villain, the opposite. That can be male or a female. Remember, when it is a male, we call it villain. When it is a female, we'll call that person as vamp. Or you can say what is, how the narration was, how the screenplay was. So, try to add some pointers related to these things. Whatever that comes to your mind, whatever is related to the movie that you're talking about, try to add these pointers, right? So, I hope this third pointer is also clear to everybody. Now, when you are giving your opinion, because that is also asked to us, opinion, then how you can give your opinion? What are the phrases that you can use to give your opinion? The first phrase that you can say is like, what stood out was, let's say you found the thrilling experience of that movie and that was quite amazing. So you can say what stood out was maybe the plot twist, maybe the characters, maybe the dialogue delivery. So whatever it was that was the highlight of that movie, you can mention here. Or the another way to say this is, I mean, to give your opinion, you can also say that it exceeded my expectations. So somebody recommended you the movie and you found it way better than your expectations. So it exceeded my expectations. This is another thing that you can add here. It struck a chord with me. This is also a way it struck a chord with me. Means you can, it was according to, it was aligned with your vibe, your interests, right? Then you can also say it left a lasting impression on me. It left a lasting impression on me. You can also say, I was completely absorbed in the story. I was completely absorbed in the story. Right. So these are the words, these are the phrases that you can use when you want to give your opinion about the movie that you watched. Right. So now, if you have to say this cue card, then I'm just giving you a few sentences that you can use. Otherwise, it is up to you. Whatever way you are comfortable, you can say it. So, just for your reference, I'm saying this. You can start as, one of the most memorable movies I watched recently was Inception. I saw it last weekend on Netflix while relaxing at home after a hectic week. I watched it with a close friend who is a huge fan of Christopher Nolan films. The movie is a mind bending feature. Sorry, the movie is a mind bending science fiction thriller about dreams within dreams. featuring a skilled thief who steals secrets from people's subconscious. What captivated me the most was the intricate plot and the stunning cinematography. I chose to watch it because I had heard a lot about its complex storyline and wanted to challenge my understanding of psychological narratives, right? So this is what you can say. Then you can also add like the lead role is played by Will Smith, or whosoever is the main lead. You can mention that you liked its character, you liked the dialogue delivery, and then you can also say that what you learned. Remember, this is also very important. At the end of the cue card, try to mention what you learned. What was the takeaway from that movie? Um, some movies are just for entertainment, right? While some movies they teach us. So if you learned something, if something positive you felt, try to mention it and then conclude it by saying that all in all it was a wonderful movie and you would like to recommend, you also would recommend others also to watch this movie, right? So I hope it helped you a lot, and if it is, please subscribe this channel and hit the like button. Thank you, everyone. See you in the next video. The other topics will be discussed in the next video. So stay tuned with us. Bye bye.